Lord, thank you once again for the wonderful city that we live in. Thank you for the citizens that are keeping us moving forward in our city council. We ask that you give them the ability for sound and right decisions tonight and be fair. We ask that you watch over everybody. We honor in the next week our first responders, our police and our sheriff's department through National Police Week, and that we ask that you watch over them and lay your healing hands on them and protection, and also with our fire department. We ask that all we do in your name, Jesus Christ. Amen. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Kathy, can you please call the roll?
Leadership.
Here.
Bishop.
Here.
Carlisle.
Here.
Haver.
Here.
Kovacev.
Here.
Stewart.
Here. All right, if there is anyone in the audience who has something they would like to speak about that is not on the agenda, you can please fill out one of these forms up front and give it to Clerk Haley, and we'll address public comment later in the meeting. Mayor's report.
Just a few things. Attended the National Day of Prayer at the courthouse. Did a good job. Jerome continued on with the clerks, what they've done. And really, it's kind of an honor to be there to see the amount of people that showed up for the prayer. And it was just a good day. I appreciate them doing that. We, as I mentioned, that we have the police officers Memorial Day is on the 15th of next month, or this month, I'm sorry. So we get to honor our protectors and thank them for what they do on a daily basis. We have also, this is the Municipal Clerks Week. So congratulations to Kathy for being our municipal clerk. The last Municipal Clerks Week, you're going to be able to say I'm a municipal clerk. So, but we appreciate the 72 years that you've been here. And it's been an honor, but thank you, Kathy, for that. And we extend our appreciation. The only really event that I have coming up is that May 17th is the fire department's Bike Fest. And so if y'all can attend that, if you want to donate bikes, it gets bigger and bigger every year. So congratulations to the fire department. Thanks for what you guys do, Bobby. But the last thing I have is a proclamation for Peace Officers Memorial Day and Week. And Carl, if you'd come up, I'm going to have you come to the podium since. You're a reigning police officer. Proclamation. Whereas the Congress and President of the United States have designated May 15th as Police Officer Memorial Day and the weekend which May 15th falls at National Police Week. And whereas the members of the City of Sebring Police Department play an essential role in safeguarding the rights and freedoms of Sebring, Florida. And whereas it is important that all citizens know and understand the duties, responsibilities, hazards, and sacrifices of their law enforcement agency, and that members of the Sebring Police Department recognize the duties of serving people by safeguarding life and property, by protecting them against violence and disorder, and by protecting the innocent against deception and the weak against oppression. And whereas the men and women of the City of Sebring Police Department are ceasing to provide vital public service. Now therefore, I, John Shute, Mayor of the City of Sebring, Florida, call upon the citizens of Sebring and upon all patriotic, civic, and educational organizations to observe the week of May 11th through the 17th, 2025 is National Police Week, with appropriate ceremonies and observances in which people will join in commemorating law enforcement officers, past and present, moved by their faithful and loyal devotion to the responsibilities that rendered a dedicated service to their communities, and in doing so have established themselves in an enviable and enduring reputation for preserving the rights and security of all citizens. I further call upon all citizens of the City of Sebring, Florida, to observe Thursday, May 15, 2025 as Police Officers Memorial Day in honor of those law enforcement officers who, through their courageous deeds, have made the ultimate sacrifice in service to their community, or have become disabled in the performance of duty. And let us recognize and pay respect to the survivors of our fallen heroes.
Thank you, Mayor. On behalf of all the men and women of the Sebring Police Department, we sincerely appreciate your appreciation. There'll be a ceremony tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. at the Highlands County Sheriff's Office to commemorate National Police Week, Peace Officer Memorial Day, and the tragic death of one of their deputies. Again, so we will be honoring them tomorrow, along with the others who have given the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you. She wants her finish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
One, two, three.
That's all I have to do.
All right. Moving on to council members' reports. Mr. Carlisle?
I'm just glad to be back in the United States. I've been on a mission trip, and I tell you, we are a blessed country, a blessed nation. The things that we take for granted, like getting up in the morning, eat breakfast, or having lunch, or taking a hot shower, all those things we take for granted, and all these people don't have much of anything. They look for their next meal. So, just glad to be back and thankful that the Lord chose for me to be here.
Ms. Klobuchar?
No report.
Mr. Bishop? No report. Mr. Avery?
Two things. Congratulations to the fire department. Thanks, Bobby, Carlos, Austin. So today, COPCN application got approved by the Board of County Commission. So it's a next big step into going towards ALS and advancing our services that we provide to the city. It's a long time coming, and a lot of work has gone into this, and very grateful for the fire department for making this happen. And thank you. It's a big day for the fire department. Also want to say thank you to police department for letting me shoot some guns and going through some simulations. They did not shoot me this time, so I'm very grateful for that. No tasers were used in this simulation, so thank you. And I thought I had a good shot until working with you guys. Apparently I have a terrible shot, so I digress. That's it.
All right. We're going to go ahead and move on to the consent agenda. If there's any item that a council member wishes to pull off the consent agenda, you can say so now. Any questions or comments from the audience on the consent agenda? Anything from council? I will entertain a motion.
Make a motion to accept the consent agenda as proposed.
Second.
Kathy?
Bishop,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Avery,
Yes.
Klobuchar.
Yes.
Stewart.
Yes. All right, there is no old business, so we will move on to new business. Item number 10A, appointment to the Sebring Airport Authority. So, you handle this one, Kathy, is that right? Okay.
There is one vacancy that has expired on the Sebring Airport Authority. 2 resumes were submitted, one from Carl Poole and one from Gary Germain. The names will be read in alphabetical order. You each get 1 vote, and the person receiving the most votes will get the appointee. So we'll go with Carl Poole, Bishop,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Avery,
Yes.
Klobuchar,
Yes.
Stewart.
Yes.
So
All right,
All right.
thank you. Moving on to item 10B, proposal from Highlands Lakeside Theater to renew the lease for the former Museum of the Arts building. Ms. Lawson?
Good evening. How are
Good
y'all
evening.
today? First of all, I want to apologize if you were expecting somebody to come and entertain. I'm not that part of it. We have enjoyed for the past year use of the former Museum of the Arts building, which is our education program building. I presented with you all a little recap of what we used it for in the past year, and also looking forward to what we plan on using it for, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. We do have some other plans for the ongoing classes. It's taking us a little bit of time getting that started just because we are so busy already, and with our competition show that kind of stretches us a little bit. However, I do anticipate that we're going to make that into a regular program, whereas, for example, every Saturday will be a class scheduled for something, and this is not just for children, the classes will also be for adults. Question?
Any questions or comments from the audience? Okay, seeing none, I will entertain a motion.
I move to approve a 1-year lease renewal and instruct the city attorney to amend the current lease for council president signature.
Second.
Alrighty, Kathy?
Bishop,
Yes.
Carl,
Yes.
Pettigrew,
Yes.
Colbert, yes, Stewart.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to move on to business from the audience. And as a reminder, you have 3 minutes for each comment. First up is Mr. John Watson. The topic, just a reminder of a subject of concern. And if you could again state your name for the record, please.
My name's John Watson. I'm a Highlands County citizen. Very appreciative of our city council and all the decisions that you have to make. I know a lot of them are difficult. I know a lot of them might be easy. I have just a concern. I hope and pray that you will make decisions for the betterment of the city of Sebring. I'm here today just to remind you of any decisions that may be asked of you concerning a sexual preference celebration that appears to be scheduled again in the city limits of Sebring. We ask that any permits, and I know as of yet there's been none asked for, and they probably will not ask for any, be denied as an open celebration of sexual nature of perversion, gender dysphoria, or LGBTQ, plus 72 other gender imaginary forms of humanity. Having an open celebration of this type is psychologically damaging to children, and we don't want Highlands County to be the LGBTQ gender dysphoria celebration hub. Thankfully, the presidential administration that was elected has seen the ridiculous circumstances and damage that this has caused and is righting the damage as best as possible for our families and our children. I want to thank you again for your service, and I would ask that all your decisions and thoughts be made for the betterment of this community, not just for the financial or the economic aspect, but also the mental well-being to build a thriving, healthy community. Please push back any of the sexual deviancy that might be out in the open back into closed doors. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next up, Ms. Aisha Aliande on mental health awareness and mayhem. All right.
Streets. Hi, my name is Aisha Alayande, 1800 Lakeview Drive. I'm here on behalf of Heartland Core Wellness. I would have had something prepared, but many community partners have been working on this Mayhem campaign because May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And unfortunately, our community has experienced many tragedies where we've had completed suicides and completed suicide murders in our community. So I don't know if I should be happy to say this, but myself and Advent Health and South Florida State College have been working to make a mental health first aid class happen for a while now. And I literally just got a text that on May 28th, we will have a class to certify people to become mental health first aid. So it's like CPR training for mental health. So people would be able to identify behavioral cues exhibited by adults or children. There's 2 different types of training. The first one that's on May 28th at 9 a.m. at the college, that will be an adult training, and you will be certified for 3 years. And it will teach you how to identify behaviors that people exhibit when they are in distress or when they're having a mental illness symptom. So it doesn't mean that we're going to go out there and be like we're police officers or anything like that. It will just teach us to identify and make sure that we can get them to the help that they need. So a lot of us have been working to make sure that those resources are available, and it's free. So all that you have to do is sign up. Our administration here at City Hall, Robin normally has a sheet of resources, so that will be updated. And many businesses and organizations around the community will have that information as well. We also, last year, Mayor Shoup proclaimed May as Mental Health Awareness Month. So you will see other organizations and businesses changing the narrative so that we can have a culture of helping every mind. And that's what May stands for. May is a month where we help every mind, and we want to do that in May and beyond May. So I just ask that people be aware, speak and act in love, and know that each one teaches one. So how you show up in the world is your testament. And I do want to say that there are a lot more things psychologically damaging to children, and when it evidence-based information. So there are a lot more things
Aisha, I'm sorry to
psychologically
interrupt.
damaging.
We're at-
3 minutes?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Thank you. No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna move on to item number 12A, City Attorney's Business. Mr. Swain.
You have before you Resolution 2025-07. It's entitled a resolution of the City Council of the City of Sebring, Florida, establishing its public participation policy for city workshops and providing an effective date. You have a public participation policy on business from the audience or council meetings. This is a separate specific for city workshops. As council knows, you've got a workshop coming up on May 12th. And this is, if council wishes, would be effective for that.
So as I understand, this policy gives presenters for the workshop 10 minutes at the beginning to give a presentation, 10 minutes at the end to address any public comment or other matters, and 5 minutes for each member of the public. Is that accurate?
Yes, sir. Encouraging, of course, groups of people of like-minded thought to perhaps have a spokesperson present on behalf of all of those with their thoughts, just to make it a little more efficient for everybody.
Okay. Any questions or comments from anybody?
Mm.
Okay. Any questions or comments from the audience on this? Okay. I will entertain a motion.
I make a motion to approve resolution 2025-07 effective May 7th, 2025.
Second.
All right, Kathy, please call the roll.
Bishop,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Avery,
Yes.
Colbert,
Yes.
Stewart.
Yes. All right, moving on to item 12B, Mr. Swain.
Resolution 2025-08 would, if approved, authorize Scott Natelick as city administrator to execute and deliver grant applications and related documents to, so that those may be, started and underway a little more frequently than, the 2 meetings of council per month.
All right, well, I'm in favor of anything where he can sign instead of me. Any questions or comments from council? Any questions or comments from the audience? All right, I will entertain a motion.
I move to approve resolution 2025-08 as presented.
Second.
Kathy?
Bishop,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Avery.
Yes.
Colbert.
Yes.
Stewart.
Yes. All right, we're gonna move on to item 13A, City Administrator.
Good evening, council. I'm happy to report that we have closed on the Echo Park. The city now owns the Echo Park. We have an update on the FDOT road swap and relocation of public works utilities property. Phase 1 is complete and we're moving towards closing on that property as well.
All right, great.
SunTrust building, we have an appointment for an elevator assessment scheduled for May 12th.
You sent out some information on that building to all of council today. Okay. Any questions or comments? Okay. And last but not least, Kathy.
Council needs to present the bills, please.
So moved.
Second.
All right, call the roll, please.
Bishop,
Yes.
Carlisle,
Yes.
Avery,
Yes.
Colbert.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear